Vitality is our ability to have spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical bliss. Some call it paradise. We call it a game.
Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. What we're talking about right now is how Black women, specifically divestors, I'm specifically talking about the divestor group of Black women, how they do white supremacist dirty work. See, I've been doing the last two shows. I've been doing how you extinct a community or a group of people. And I've been pointing out how historically Black women have been participating in the various ways, specifically biologically, how they've been participating in basically annihilating the Black community. And this is just another aspect really of that's really gotten some traction in the last couple of years or so. And that's the divestor group. And I'm going to show you something because this was sent to me. This link was sent to me, and I'm going to just share my screen. I'm just going to share my screen so y'all can see this ridiculousness right here. Take a look at what this says. This says Redbubble Bedwench. So this is like Bedwench gear. Are y'all hearing that? This is Bedwench gear, y'all. This says bleached, Queen of Heart, colonized. Like this actually says colonized. Then if you look down here, this says no Black boys. It's got a circle with a strike through of Black boys. So we're saying no to Black boys. Then this one says there's no Asian boys. Okay. Down here, these are like stickers or whatever, colonized. This one says white owned. This is a t-shirt that says white owned. This t-shirt says BLM in the streets, Bedwench in the sheets. I love white boys. I don't know what this Queen of Heart is supposed to be because they're putting Queen Elizabeth on there. So I'm not exactly sure of the reference that's attempted to be made here. What's with the Queen of Hearts? It's probably something sick. But this is what I really want to concentrate on, not the Queen stuff, but this one right here, the BLM in the streets, Bedwench in the sheets, the white owned, the bleached, the colonized, and then this one really got me. No Black boys. And I just want y'all to see that for a second. I'm going to stop sharing because we have to talk about why, or how rather, Black women like to do white supremacist dirty work. Okay? Divestor. The divestment group is a hate group. The divestment group of Black women is a functioning, alive and well hate group. And I don't care whether they ever get nationally recognized as such or not. The reality is that they are a hate group. And they may not ever get nationally recognized as the hate group that they are because of the target of their hatred. The target of their hatred is Black men. And so nobody cares what happens to Black men. See, black men have always been the target of white supremacy anyway. So if there is a hate group that would deem to target specifically black men and black boys with hateful rhetoric targeted at them, nobody's going to care. Which is why divestors get to be on all forms of social media and say things like get rid of black male children, abort black male babies, have like what is it, little icons and little thumbnails and stuff like that, where there's a silhouette of a black man being hung and a black woman like swinging on the same tree, like she having fun. She don't care about what happened to him. And we got that going on. See, here's why I say black women are doing the work of white supremacy for them, because there would be no white man or woman that would be able to sell stuff like that on the public market without no pushback. See, a white man and a white woman cannot create that type of merchandise, whether they are serious or whether they are in jest. They cannot go on social media and say these hateful things about anybody black or black men or black women or any person of color and all of that type of stuff without serious backlash, without getting canceled, without losing a job, without whatever, because there's going to be some type of pushback, regardless of the fact that secretly that might not be disagreeable, but publicly it is. So therefore, no company or job or platform or anything like that want to be associated with racism like that. So a white man and a white woman, no matter how they feel, even if they feel that in their heart, they know better than to get on social media or get somewhere where some repercussions can be had for them to say that. Okay, this was the whole point, one of the points of a lot of Klan members wearing masks or obscuring their identity, because they want to be able to do a march and have a Klan rally and still go back to work that next day and nobody know they was in the Klan rally. You understand what I'm saying? But black women they can make a website that says Bedwench gift and merchandise, even the title with the historical knowledge of what a bedwench even is, to make such a storefront and sell merchandise that's got a strike through of no black boys, like they're not allowed, or we don't want them, or they're not allowed to be here, or they're not allowed to exist. And see, a black woman or a group of black women or a company owned by a black woman has every right to make such merchandise and sell it anywhere, and nobody's going to give a second glance because she's black. So she can express all of the racism, all the misandry, and all of the racist drivel that she can think of without any pushback, because she can be the mouthpiece of white supremacy. And she can say all of the stuff that her Confederate flag waving boyfriend can't say publicly. She can come out and she can actually say that stuff about black men, and nobody gonna really say nothing, because it's like, well, she black too. So it can't really be racism because she's black talking about other black people, coupled with the fact that, oh, she talking about black men. So don't nobody really care about it now. Nobody care about it at all now. It's like, whatever. Nobody cares about what he's going through. And basically, this is the essence of black bedwenching and butter biscuit eating and tap dancing, right? Doing the dirty work of white supremacy that white people who believe in that can no longer come out publicly and make it known. And this is where we see that they be happy to be the tool. Divestors and bedwenches are happy to be the tools that white supremacy uses to bring about the destruction and the annihilation of black men specifically. which destroys the community altogether. Men, women, and children. See, she is white owned. She is colonized. And as such, she got to always remain over on that Confederate waving flag side that she picked, no matter what they do to her. I don't care how they end up missing, deleted, whatever you want to say. If that's where you want to be, that's where you're going to have to stay. And if they delete you, oh well. You made your bed hard, you got to lay in it. Sorry, not sorry. Because they want to be the tools. See, there's no website like this that Black men own talking about how he colonized no Black women, he's white owned and all of that type of stuff. No matter, I don't care if he passport bros. I don't care if he like white women. I don't care if he like polka dot women. I don't care if he like Thailand women. I don't care what kind of women he like. I have never ran up or been sent any website to the equivalent of that owned by Black men or advertised by Black men or talked about by Black men or anything like that. The thing that Black men are always saying is that even though we're disappointed and we're kind of done with the American Black women, we don't actually hate them. And a lot of the passport bros, while some of them are going completely non-Black, there are others that saying, no, I still want a Black woman. I just want her from a different culture so that she can be feminine and I can have the helpmeet that I want, where I don't have to go out completely to another ethnicity. I can actually stay within the realm of melanated women because there's so many across the world and so many different cultures. I could just go get them. So a lot of them are going to get Afro-Latinas. A lot of Brazilian women are melanated. You see what I'm saying? A lot of Caribbean women and whatever, they're melanated. So they're going to these other places. They're going to Africa and things of that nature to go and get other women. It's not a hatred of Black women. It's a hatred of the mindset and the mentality and it's bedwenching that y'all do. Because here's the other thing. Even when you don't assume the bedwench title, you do bedwench stuff. Even when you don't assume the divestment title, y'all, a lot of y'all still got that same mindset. Because if you didn't, divestment channels and anti-Black male channels and Miss Andrews channels, such as Cynthia G and the like, would not have as many subscribers as they do and followers as they do. It's in hundreds of thousands. Because whether these Black women want to be known in their regular life as divestors or bedwenches or whatever, the mindset is that they agree with it. And you actually help the system of white supremacy in these various ways, whether you assume a specific title in order to do so or not. We watching y'all. We see what y'all do. We know these bedwenches. See, and y'all like to say, oh, you know what I'm saying? Back in the plantation days, they was making us. They wasn't making all of you. That bedwenching bloodline been passed down from the plantation because it was a bunch of y'all that liked being up under master like that. You wanted to be in the big house because you saw an opportunity. That's when y'all start getting jealous of white womanhood and wanting the same status as white women that white men could give you and they won't give it to you. 400, 500 years and they won't give it to you. You laid up with a Brad that'll call you an N-word in a minute and a wave a Confederate flag in your face and you will stand there stupidly and take it. And when you get out of line and get out of pocket, he don't got no problem deleting you. And ain't nobody gonna look for you because you're a Black bedwench. That's how they feel about you. You're nothing. When they can use you, they will. And when they get done with you, you're gone. Out of there. And nobody wants to say that the divestment crew is a hate group against Black men. No, nobody want to say that. I don't know why. What they gonna do? That's what they are. You tell me what's a hate group. Because nobody will be able to spit that rhetoric about Jews and get away with it. Nobody will be able to have merchandise like that about the LGBT community and get away with it. But you can direct it at black men and get away with it. Right. Anyway, what else we're directing to the community at large is the petition we have against Black Lives Matter as an organization which stole and misappropriated grossly more than $100 million of donated funds. So if you want to be a part of holding them accountable, please go into the description box, click the link for the petition, sign, share, and contribute to it as well. Also, jump down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.